once more into the abyss, or the theater, as it were. We've got less than 2 hours, so lunar mode is not happening. My mana sucks, why would you even assume? It doesn't even have gear. Of course I'm taking their mana. My Zinkyu's great, though. I'm gonna assume my Rosaria is better kitted. My Navi is level 1, so obviously. And my Kachina's okay, but theirs is better. Right, obviously I'm taking all of the... Obviously I'm taking all of them. Let me just make sure my Klee has correct artifacts. Decent enough. Okay, Zhongli... Who do I need? I'm trying to... Okay. I want a lunar team in there, so Zubai, Columbina... Iluga. Last one can be Zhongli or Zhelonin, should be fine. Let's see, I want my Hydro team. Farina. I should probably get my Cryo team too, Skirk. How many characters do I have left? Quite a bit, okay. What am I missing? How many DVS do I have? Well, Jaska's great, but not going to be able to do much. You know what? Let's just stop hesitating. Let's grab whatever I can. Shinhan might be useful for something. Sub DPS, backup DPS. Do I have any healers? What are my healers? Okay, I've got Zhongli as a shielder. Zhelonin healer. Kokomi healer. That's 3. Escoffier 4. Diona 5. Okay, I have enough, but I'd rather get one more in there. Might be heretical, but sure. And what are my main DPS? Chaska and Klee. Skirk, Nivelette. Ayaka's kind of there. Okay, I very much need to make sure that I have my Hydra units for this terrible, terrible, terrible loss. I hate when it shows up. So long I have Zhongli, I can probably just ace this. Radiant Moon Gecko. What do I need for that one? Just a lot of Geo, so I guess Navi or Zibai. A lot of Hydro here, okay. So I mostly have things under control, actually. So long I get my lunar team early or some Geo backup. Speaking of which, what's my Geo count, actually? Well, I got Navi. I'll save Navi and Kachina just in case. I should get some more Hydro more than anything. Because Cryo has limited utility. If it doesn't pair with some Hydro pliers. Let's go with that. What Hydro do I have left? Okay, DPS or... Barbara's kind of terrible applier. But Tartaglia isn't an applier at all. But I guess Tartag would be okay with like an off-field Geo, maybe. No, I'm speaking nonsense. I do kind of like having him around though, so whatever. I should be fine. So I'm gonna spend my immediate spending is going to be trying to get as much stuff as possible. I'm gonna need some Hydro, so I'm gonna save. Yeah, I'm gonna be wanting to save Xingqiu for a bit, for at least the first boss. Mona less so. I can probably use her as a wasting. So I'm thinking my waste slots are gonna be like, what, Rosaria, Kachina, Riothesli, Mona. Okay. And then I'll get Chi-Chi in case I need to waste something with it. Heals. Yeah, I'll save the boosting for later. Let's go with this. It's getting late, so I just need to hop in and not hesitate. Anyways, as I was saying, I basically intend to just use these kind of trash units to smash through the first couple stages without wasting the units I actually want to save. You know, I would have thought Mona would be better at splashing with the water, but I guess not. Whatever. It does count as a star though, so I can't have done too terribly. Even though this team is like not good whatsoever, 0 coordination, it's still enough. Okay. Remind me, what's the first boss again? I keep forgetting. Oh, it's him. Okay. The nonsense crab. I should probably get, just in case Yulan is necessary for that. I doubt it, but just in case. Free cash. Okay, that's gonna save me a lot of money. Now give me more companions. Ooh, lots of animo. Okay, Sucrose is gonna be very helpful on the stage where you what's it called? The stage where you have to have the monument. It's usually pretty early. Now, I need to get me a bunch of hydro for the stage. The stage. What's it called? 8 boss. But I'm wondering if going all in on that early might be too much. But then again, I'd also like to have I'd like to have Bina for stage 6, so hydro could be worth. But then I need to be careful that I don't that I have enough wasting. Because these are not looking, not all these are wastable. Although, if I, it depends on how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Okay, Bina accomplished. Oh, I'm getting some good ones. If I can get through. Okay, so now I just need to move on. This one's a G. I don't have... Characters who heal. So I guess this might be time to bring out my, my Chi-Chi, who's also wastable. Sure, I can throw Rosaria into basically anything later. So yeah, replacing my first waste with this, and then the other 3 stay the same. Oh, this guy, fire. Annoying. So at least, yeah, I have that. Hydro, even though Mona's not great on the attack, Hydro Catalyst means I can just kind of tear through that. Where'd he go? Aw, I thought I might be able to get a star. I probably could have if I wasn't, like, if I was taking it more seriously. Doesn't matter though, I don't care about stars. Move on. Okay, this is great for my, my upcoming stage... stage 10. I mean 8, but not so great for being able to survive and waste on normal stuff. I think I can hold back on Uvolat. I'm gonna want a Scoffy for whatever freeze team I end up building. Speaking of those wonderful freeze teams. Sure, why not? So yeah, between my ice DPSs, who do I want? Oh, okay, wait. Although, okay, so this upcoming stage, this is where we want lots of hydro. Yes. So I'm probably gonna, like, slam these guys down. Okay, this is interesting. And I should probably save Navia in case I need her for the Moon Gecko. So even if we're wasting stuff, it's like, still, I don't know, double hydro. That's a lot of hydro that could be saved. Yeah, I'm feeling I'm gonna start wasting stuff, and I'd feel a lot more comfortable wasting Aika. Alright, let's go Climactic Showdown. Okay, this is only the stage 1 boss, although in some sense the stage 1 boss is actually, no, stage 1, stage 3 is actually the most annoying, because you have no... You have very little leeway. You make a mistake on what's it called? By the time you get to the stage 10 bosses and such, then you've had a long time to collect characters. You kind of know what you're doing. Stage 3, you are stuck with what you have, and you better hope it's enough. And right now it's looking like this is absolutely not. Okay. I've miscalculated gravely. Like a 50% miscalculation. Okay. We're gonna have to do a lot better than this. Probably I should have bought some blessings. Okay. We're gonna need double hydro. Rosaria did not help whatsoever. Double hydro though lets me just go a little ham. Yeah, oh yeah, much better. It just lets me break the barrier just like that. Normally I'd say I would really dislike wasting so much of my hydro all at once, but I think for this boss it is kind of necessary. Especially since neither of these two hydro units are necessary for my other hydro boss. Or the, yeah, they are specifically for this and for the normal stages. So actually, this is the best time to use them, and I should have done it earlier. And even with the double, then I'm probably gonna struggle to beat this. Okay, yeah, I might actually actually have to take this. I might not actually make it. That's a problem. Okay, but I was close enough that I think if I play a little better, I'll be able to do it. But yeah, that's an issue. I just gotta pile on here. So long I'm constantly smashing him with the double hydro, then we should be fine. So that's a big caveat. Oh, that's a problem. That's gonna be a big issue. Not at the current moment. But yeah, now I'm not able to get that up right away. There we go. Alright, finish him. I got it. 8 seconds. Come on. Finish it. There we go. Cut him down. There we go. That's wonderful. Alright, this is good because, okay, how many healers do I have? Because I need to decide if I need to grab a healer right away. Was Chi my only one? Okay, it looks like she was. So, yeah. Albedo's great because he is simultaneously a unit I'm comfortable wasting, but also if he does, he's also pretty good into higher quality content. Alright, that was stage 3 complete, so now we're moving into stage 6, which is Gecko. Okay, so I need Bina for Gecko. I got Bina. I need a Geo DPS, preferably Zabai, and I need a Geo healer. Okay, so I'm taking Zelonin into. Now, do I have a decent team for this nonsense? I have Sucrose. And I'm probably fine wasting my last Rosaria. I don't have that much wastable here, though. I guess. Once I get through, yeah. Well, there's a couple more wastable units. Maybe I shouldn't have brought some of the... Klee is most useful to me as a Chaska bullet. That's how sad the situation is. And Tartaglia was already kind of a scuffed choice. Let's get some companions. Well, with Zhongli I'd have redundancy. And with the Scoffier, at least I'd have a good cryo team ready to go whenever that happens to pile down. Yeah, at this point I don't need to worry about having... Well, I want Zhongli for the end, so I do kind of want to save him regardless of the redundancy. Skirk would give me a decent DPS that I don't want to waste, but that would let me waste Ayaka without stressing. So there is that side benefit. I really want to get Iluga. Anyway, here's the thing. Wait, I have no shielders. That's annoying. I'm gonna have to waste a Zinkyu, aren't I? Although, yeah, there's nobody else who's wastable in this whole cast, except for Nafia becomes retroactively wastable if I get Zabai, but if I don't have Zabai, then, you know, terrible idea to waste her before the stage. I guess my main purpose is here to stop them from attacking, so it doesn't matter so much that I'm mostly just keeping them stuck in place. Stay frozen, please. I need you to stay down for a bit. Oh god, big guy. I'm gonna hit you with the ult and hope for the best. There we go. Ha. Oh man, there's two of them. And these guys might be harder to distract, but never mind, they're equally difficult to distract. Cool. Between the four of us, we can keep them frozen pretty much indefinitely. Okay. Thank you, Sucrose. This was actually a pretty easy stage. So long you have a good Animo support for crowd control, you don't need to worry too much about protecting the monument. Although it does kill a lot of my characters, and these guys are both just super trash. This guy's wastable though, and a good wastable DPS. And Diona will let me have shields that don't crash. You want to get me? You want to be nice and give me Zabai? No. But Albedo could be useful on the boss. I wish I had built Linnea, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, okay, so I need characters I'm going to waste this time. And then I'm going to need characters for the boss. Which, you know, Zilonen, Bina. I guess Albedo can replace Goro when Navia becomes my scuffed. That means, yeah, there'll be a Geo team without any Lunars, so I hope that doesn't come down to it. Do I have healers? No, if I had Kokomi, I'd want to do this Rift Town stuff, but I don't. I'm gonna have to do this. Shields have advantage. Do I have shields? Zhongli is still gone. I guess I'm gonna have to throw in Diona and Prey. But if I'm fine wasting stuff. Okay, yeah. You know what, Tartaglia is eminently wastable. And Albedo, I only really need cool. I only really need for that boss. This strikes me as a very unideal setup. No, okay, this team's not going to work out, I can tell already. As much fun as I had bringing Child in here, it's not a good setup. Kinda regretting bringing him along instead of like Barbara. Actually, no. What is this guy? This guy's way weaker. Okay, middle guy's weak, but the other two are strong. Just so I know what I'm dealing with when I come out and have to build a better team for this. Honestly, this might be time to use Navio because I'm gonna have Zubai by the time I get to stage 10, so... Maybe I could use Tartag as a strange kind of off-field bullet whatever. Oh yeah, I can use Tartag to generate the geos. And then I open fire with her. That might not work out. That, how did that get worse somehow? Probably because I don't know how to use Navia whatsoever. No, that's just bad. This might be scuffed. We might be out of luck. I might, well, never mind. I'm never out of luck. I can always break into the characters that I don't want to use. Like we do have a Skirk team here. Would it be kind of a waste to blow that on stage 5? Yes, but would it be a bigger waste to die? Yes. Plus, after this, it's only 7 and 9. I'm not gonna use her for the. Although, wait, the Skirk team that I'm thinking of requires Farina, and I do want to save Farina. Let's try doing this strangely. The most scuffed Skirk team in history. What a waste of a Skirk team. Whatever. If it gets me through, it's not a waste, and ultimately all I need to do is survive. If this was Lunar, then I'd be like, this would be terrible because I'd be wasting my stuff that I need for the bonus challenges. But since it's not that, I don't care as much. This is maybe making life more difficult for me on stage 7. I guess I'll keep the Skirk team back for stage 9 because it's so useful. Yeah, even got a star out of it, so there's that. I'll take some more healing, I guess. Or maybe some Shenhe. Oh no, I do have a lot of healers. And Shenhe's kind of a waste outside of the Skirk teams. Okay, Gio, give me my Zabai. Oh, but do I want my Zabai or my Aluga? Zabai. Now I can start preparing for... Oh, not enough flowers. Never mind. Well, I need to make sure I get Nuvolette in the next 2 stages. How hard could that be? Like, I just need a little bit of decent luck. Anyway, Geo and healing for this thing. So standard yeah, basically the standard team for Bina. Except without, we exchange Iluga for Albedo, who is a decent substitute in pretty much any team. Which is his strength and his weakness, I suppose. Okay, somehow starred that even. Thank you, Zabai. Now I will save this team because this is basically the same one I want to use for the end. With Iluga even. I think I'll hold on the Iluga though, because I'm not gonna use Iluga until stage 10, and I only have a couple more companions left, so I need Nuvolette ASAP. Bingo. Alright, I'm now ready for... I'm prepared for stage 8. Which means now I just need to get through stage 7. Yeah, I'm way over-tuned for this. This is just kind of throwing nonsense at the wall. None of these characters fit well together. This is literally just individuals, like, hoping that their individual strength is going to be enough to carry. And I mean, open question if that works. Probably, I mean, it would definitely work if not for the time limit. As it is, I think we might be screwed. No, we're gonna make it just barely. No. Oh man, that was that was on the edge for no reason. Okay, I'm gonna need a slightly more coherent team there. Between Albedo and Klee to generate the Parasol Bullet. I think we're basically good. Much better than last time. Albedo pulled the team together. Now I could Kokomi for healing, or I could Chaska to Chaska. I probably don't need to companion Hydra here, because at this point I think I'm going to get all my companions regardless. So who am I bringing? Who am I bringing to this fight? We've got. I'm bringing so obviously Farina and Nicolette, right? Okay, I'm gonna need a healer, so Kokomi, and for the last slot, a decent sub DPS, perhaps a Scoffier. Sure, let's take Kokomi, why not? Now that I realize that I do actually want her. Healed. Let's go with this, just in case I don't keep Solonin. Hydro characters and bows, and I guess I can use Chaska if this doesn't work out, but I am generally thinking we are just gonna put this down and have it be enough. Yeah, just open fire with everything we got. Get up the buff, smash, smash, smash. And try to get it down before he takes off again so I don't have to deal with that super annoying phase where you have to shoot it down. got a star for my troubles. Wasted a Scoffier though, but that's fine. Taking a Lugo for stage 10. I just need to burst through stage 9 and like I have enough. I have so many units that I can use for that. Honestly, I'm fine with it. I just want to. Navia, the most wasteful one. Okay, sure. Although I can just use the Nouvellette team again, can't I? I can use most anything at this point. I'll get one of these so I can... Oh, not enough flowers. I wasted all my flowers, cool. I don't want to fight the Wild Hunt, so I'm going to fight here instead. I feel like I could have lunared this if I had done it earlier. This okay. I'm making an oath to myself. I'm doing the next time I'm doing the theater before or at the same time as I do the Abyss, so I can at least have some heads up on what's going on. Anyway, I'm just gonna use Chaska to push through this. This was not handled very well. But at least when we're both in the air, it doesn't matter. So you tear through this fraud. Chaska do the rest. Oh man, this is not going to be enough. 14 seconds. No. Okay, Chaska team's not good enough. Wait, why am I using a Chaska team? Nouvellette team. Use the Nouvellette team. Because I already know that next time, stage 10, this is... Wait, I need Zhongli. Okay, well, luckily I only have one character unclaimed, because I do need Zhongli. Jeez. I totally forgot I needed Zhongli, but it's gonna be otherwise. It's gonna be Zhongli Zhibai. For yeah, for Vishap. That's what I'm thinking. So I'd like to waste... I can waste Nouvellette now, though I'd rather not waste Farina. I don't even know what would be good to do here. Like, even after I made up my mind to not hold back, I am still holding back. But whatever. Zhongli, with Zhongli doesn't really matter. I mean, not with Zhongli, with Nuvi. Yeah, those slimes are gonna be annoying. I'm preemptively stating that. At least with double DPS, when I can just hop back and forth. Whatever. This is not a good team, but it is a team, and it's all I need for stage 9. This is after all not Lunar. Bruh, you might have cost me the stages there. Well, okay, if that Let's try that again. I really just want to push through this and be done. Okay, those slimes keep being way more annoying than they should be. They eat my Chaska targets, and they waste my time, and they get in my way, and they knock around my movie. Right. But at least they're not super in the way. Right, I'm just gonna full newbie for the rest of this. Shoot down. Go go go. Done. Thank you. I'm taking Zhongli. No companion events will appear, but I don't need the companion events. Oh, level 4 is the max. Okay. That's good to know. Well, none of this is going to be relevant, but maybe. Oh, I don't have any Fantasia flowers regardless, so this is what we got. Let's move on. Anyway, it is very simple. Zhongli for shields. Bina for lunars, Iluga for buffs, Zabai for damage. We're doing the Zhongli variant of the Zabai Luna team. Yeah, that poor guy just did not stand a chance. The Bina Zabai core was enough, but also even his strongest attack was just instant deflect by Zhongli, so that's nice. Easy clear. Zabai strong. I wonder how many of those were just random slimes that I wasn't even trying to kill. Actually, all of them, because I only brought it to that stage and the boss, and so it killed one boss, 2 real enemies, and a bunch of nonsense slimes that I just wanted out of the way. Fastest one was the final boss. That's so sad. Decent amount of stars. Not that I need them. If I'm not getting 10 for the achievement, then the rest are just kind of whatever. I feel a little bad for never trying the lunars. Next time, I guess. I don't really use any of these characters, but I don't know. I guess I use her occasionally, so been a while since I've had Zhongli here. Normally you'd think I'd use him a lot because he's, you know, the shield. I expect him to be a common sight since I'm going to use him for all the Zabais. Oh, I should. Oh, I'm maxed? Okay. Well, regardless, that's fine. Where does she meet those? What class? Good question. Alright, that's that. April's theater to a close. Pretty easy, considering I have lots of good characters of the elements. I wish I had done it earlier so I could lunar, but it's too late now. Till next time, we'll see what they have for us in May. Good night.